Hello, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my amazing space on the internet. It's your girl, recording from a hotel room because why not? You know, sometimes you just have to live a little, right? And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. It means more to me than you will ever know. So I appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. For those of you that are new here, I want to let you know that this is a safe space, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Get comfortable, and let's talk about today's subject. So many of us want to do the right thing. We know what we should be doing. We have a good understanding of what our purpose is, and we know what we need to do to get there. But then there are some of us who go through life waiting for the perfect timing. We procrastinate. We don't do what we need to do when we need to do it because we're too scared to fail or succeed, or we just don't feel like doing it. We tell ourselves that one day we'll do what we know we need to do, but today is not that day. Today we'll watch a video and put it off until tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and we still don't do what we need to do, and the cycle continues. But I am here to tell you today that you cannot wait another minute to begin living the life that you were meant to live. Now, when I say that, I do not mean that you should quit your job and move to Paris to become a fashion designer or up and leave your husband and kids to become an actress. What I am saying is that you can't wait any longer to begin walking by faith instead of by sight. You see, many of us make decisions based on how we feel or what we see instead of trusting God to lead us in the direction that we need to go. For instance, let's say you've been praying about starting a family. For years, you've wanted nothing more than to be a mother, but month after month, year after year, it seems as though it just isn't happening for you. The pain of infertility can be excruciating, but what do you do when all you see is a negative pregnancy test month after month, year after year? Do you throw your hands up in defeat, or do you continue to trust God even when you don't see the results that you want to see? How long can you keep going when all you see is a negative pregnancy test? Can you continue to trust God when it doesn't look like He's answering your prayer? When it looks like it never will happen for you? When all you see is a negative pregnancy test, do you walk by sight or do you walk by faith? Or maybe you've wanted to further your education for years. You've always wanted to go back to school to finish your bachelor's degree, or maybe you want to go to graduate school and become a doctor or a lawyer, but you just can't seem to take that first step. You struggle with fear, doubt, and worry. Your thoughts tell you that you can't do it. You're too old to go back to school. Who would pay for your schooling? What if you fail? Even when you know that God has called you to do it, you just can't seem to get started. When all you see is your current reality, does that make you walk by sight or by faith? Maybe you've been praying for a significant increase in your income, but month after month, year after year, you just can't seem to get ahead. Bills pile up and you find yourself stressed out about money when all you see is a small paycheck. Do you walk by sight or do you walk by faith? Or maybe you're a believer who wants to take your relationship with Christ to the next level. You want to fast like Jesus did, pray like He prayed, and walk with Him intimately like He walked with His disciples. But something is holding you back. You don't feel worthy. You think you're not good enough or holy enough. Or maybe you're worried about what other people will say or think, when all you see is your own sinfulness, pride, or fleshiness. Do you walk by sight, or do you walk by faith? My beautiful sisters and brothers in Christ, when we walk by sight, we look at our circumstances and make decisions based on what we see, how we feel, or what we think. But when we walk by faith, we look beyond our circumstances. We look away from what we see, and we fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. You see, we can't afford to walk by sight anymore. We have to walk by faith. Faith is taking the first step even when you do not see the results that you want to see. Faith is continuing to trust God when all you see are negative pregnancy tests. Faith is getting up every morning and choosing holiness even when you don't feel like it. Faith is getting up every morning and choosing God even when you don't see the results that you want to see. Faith is continuing to believe that God is working even when you don't see the evidence that He is. Faith is continuing to trust God even when things don't look good. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to be ignorant to your circumstances or to ignore them altogether. What I am saying is that you can't allow your circumstances to dictate how you live your life. You have to recognize them for what they are: lies. The enemy will try to convince you that you're not good enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you don't have enough money, or that your dreams are too big. He will try to use your circumstances against you to keep you where you are. But you can't let him. You have to walk by faith, not by sight. If you want to see God move in your life, you have to walk by faith. If you want to see God answer your prayers, you have to walk by faith. If you want to see God open doors for you, you have to walk by faith. Walking by sight is letting your circumstances control your life. It's letting fear, doubt, and worry dictate how you live your life. But walking by faith is choosing holiness even when you don't feel like it. It's choosing to trust God even when things don't look good. It's choosing to believe that God is working even when you don't see the evidence that He is. So, I challenge you today, beautiful people, to walk by faith, not by sight. Don't let your circumstances control your life. Don't let fear, doubt, and worry dictate how you live your life. Choose holiness. Choose to trust God. Choose to believe that God is working even when you don't see the evidence that He is. When you choose to walk by faith, when you choose to trust God, when you choose to believe that God is working, even when you don't see the evidence that He is, that's when you will see God move in your life. That's when you will see God answer your prayers. That's when you will see God open doors for you. So I ask you today, beautiful people, to walk by faith, not by sight. Believe in God and trust in His word. Trust in His promises. Trust in His plan for your life. Trust in His timing, because His timing is perfect. His timing is good. His timing is right. I hope that this message has blessed you and encouraged you. I hope that it has challenged you to walk by faith, not by sight. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved. You are valuable. And God has a plan for your life, a plan to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an upload. I'll see you next time. Bye.